Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is going to be an intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Alright. Hello, my fellow fire sign. I hope you're doing great today, okay? Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for those it may resonate for. Okay, flip and switch the roles in whatever way you feel like you need to. This video is timeless, so whenever you are seeing this and you are finding this video, it is exactly when you are supposed to see it, okay? This is for the sign of Aries, September 2024. Sorry about my camera. I'm hoping that this can show the cards a little bit better. I'm just starting out with all this whole video thing, so please bear with me. It will get better, I promise. This is my first day doing these readings, doing video readings. I have been doing readings for a long time, though. Just not like this necessarily. Alright, Aries. What is going on in the collective of the fire sign Aries? What is going on with you guys? One more shuffle, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Let's see, what is the tea? What's the tea in the Aries collective spirit? We have Forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. I don't like that. No, thank you. Especially to an Aries. Fuck around and find out. Someone's moving. Someone forced somebody out. You hear that thunder? That was loud. Alright, what else is going on for the collective sign of Aries? Moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay, yeah, you're literally. Someone then forced their way in. You packed up and moved, and you're moving on. Good for you. I love to hear it. Anything else for the sign of Aries? No? That's it. Alright, it's pretty clear cut and yeah. Boss Daddy is in reverse. Played out. Uninterested. Yeah, this person is for the streets, and it's played out. You're over it. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's see. What am I going to use? Okay. I think I'm going to go with the Vice Versa Tarot today. If you guys have never heard of Vice Versa Tarot, it's basically, it's got two sides to it. So you see there's this one side, and then you flip it over, and you have a different perspective, okay? Different meaning, different perspective. And I think I'm going to use that today for you guys, for my Aries. Alright, let's see. Who is this Forcer here? Oh, whoops, I forgot to clean my cards. Lindsay's card spirit. Okay. Who is this domineering, forceful person? For Aries, September 2024. Who is forcing their way in or forcing things on you to get what they want. I've been seeing this a lot for a lot of people's readings here. Not this exact card, but just the energy of trying to force somebody into something. Coercion, like manipulation, physical forcing. It's just crazy. Alright, Spirit, this is for Aries. Why am I not shuffling right now? I cannot shuffle. Maybe I'm not supposed to be using this deck. Nope, that's not it. Okay. There's Forcer here, Spirit. There's Forcer. One more good shuffle, please, and thank you. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then we have Justice in reverse at the top. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's see here. There's obviously a breakup of some kind. Let's force her here, Spirit. Let's force her. Forcefully fly the cards out of my hand, that's for sure. Oh no. King of Swords in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. So he's physical and mentally abusive. That's great. Or she. Let's switch the roles. However you want to do it. Let's force her. Oh. Alright. Let's force her here. Alright. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Alright. Oh, that's in y'all's way. I'll just put them over here. Alright. Okay. Whoops. Alright, Forcer. Everything is in reverse. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, let's see. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse is talking about what, baby girl? Yes. It's freedom from clashes and bickering. Okay, so see, there's a fight going on here. Yes, Patchy, I'm doing a video. Excuse my cat. She's very vocal right now. See, they're fighting each other. Okay, and they don't realize that their fighting is about to get them burnt because there's a volcano and lava falling everywhere. Anyway, it's in reverse. So you're moving away from fighting and clashing, okay? But it was the Knight or the King of Swords here. And you got the back side of him, so you don't even get the front side, you get the back side. The back side of him, King of Swords, in reverse. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse is not somebody I truly agree with. He brings an unfair verdict that may negatively affect you. Prejudiced and filled with malice, the King reverse seeks revenge indiscriminately. Woe to the innocent bystander who incurs his wrath. He acts with vengeance, attempting to annihilate completely those who oppose him. The world may appear a battleground to this reverse king. He takes up his sword and fights real and imagined battles often fabricated in his own mind. His skillful cleverness turns to devious dreams. He plots, he blames, he schemes, and fiercely executes his accusations. Legal difficulties may also be indicated by the king in reverse. The king of swords loses his balance and tumbles into prejudiced thinking and unjust attitudes. His quiet personality turns cold and ruthless. His comments are cynical and filled with suspicion. Wow, this is somebody that is like not, yeah. So, and this is who you're dealing with here. This is who you're dealing with, is what everything I just said. That I am sorry. I am sorry for the fact that you have to go through that. Just period. Just period. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is talking about collaboration with somebody, though, like working with someone. So, what is that about? This man is the financer of the project, but that's not his only contribution. His biggest gift is enthusiasm, which will sustain the endeavor and serve as a foundation. Whatever you wish to build, find others with the same enthusiasm to build it with you. This may be in business, community work, the arts, or any other process that requires many willing hands and hearts. They are out there looking for you. Okay, I feel like this is saying that maybe they tried to force you into doing something here with this, if something into some type of work or some type of collaboration somebody was forced into. Okay, but then we have the Two of Cups in reverse, which means unrequited love. Like there's no love there. It's not reciprocated. Arguments and serious disagreements occur. Romantically, the infatuation wears off. Resentments and hatred could result. Loss of balance leads to emotionalism, selfishness, and rejection of a friend or lover. The relationship has lost its balance. Someone may be doing all the giving while the other is doing all the taking. Yeah, you are putting in everything. And the forcer was not putting in nothing. They just constantly beat you down and kept telling you how you're not worth anything and just you can't amount to anything. The situation will not come to pass, or he or she may find dissatisfaction. You may be finding dissatisfactory circumstances within job, money, or business efforts. There are losses in general concerning physical matters. Okay, so money is being lost. It's not going to work out. It's money is definitely being lost because of this situation, for sure. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We find rebelliousness, isolation, misunderstanding, carelessness, extravagance, and self-pity. Another negative character trait is the inability to learn from others or even from personal experiences and mistakes. Other traits can be qualities of revolution, nonconformity, refusal to compromise, and feeling the world is against one. And this position also shows learning problems or rebellion against parents, authorities, and education. Informative messages may be disregarded or ignored. Yeah, so this is somebody that is not willing to learn. Is not willing to learn from their mistakes, from their experiences in life. And that's why they're in the reverse. Because they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to see their own faults. So they get forceful because they can't calmly explain anything to anybody. They have to force it because other people don't see his logic. They don't see their logic. Okay, so let's see the Page of Wands, which I think is supposed to be representing you here. Let me see. Knight night has fallen, and the knave now stands under a brilliant canopy of stars. Constellations draw his attention and demand contemplation of cosmic mysteries. A phoenix rises screaming from his campfire. This is a person whose inner self is secretly called towards things outside the mundane and the explainable. This is a soul who longs for magic and meaning, but his youthful self-consciousness may disguise that longing for fear of being mocked. He needs solitude to explore the inner realms, patient teachers to encourage him, and understanding friends who bring out his best qualities. Yes, I agree with all of that. So, whoever I'm talking to, Aries, it's showing me that you are already, your soul is already guiding you towards learning truths in the world, okay? So you just want to learn as much as possible, and you're interested in the things that most people don't know about. You're interested in the things that most people shrug off, okay? These things are the reason why you do want to try to step away from all this and move forward, okay? Because this is no longer serving you, and you can see that now. Like, this is not helping you. You need to get away from this person. This person is nothing. It's not going to do anything but damage you and cause you heartache. And it's going to just sit there and tear apart your self-esteem. Like, completely tear apart your self-esteem. I feel like it's already torn apart your self-esteem. And you finally decided to put your foot down. But let's see. Let's see what moving is all about, okay? Okay, Spirit. What is moving? Patchy, what is going on? I'm sorry, my cat. She's very loud. Moving. What is moving for Aries? I mean, I'd be moving too. I'd be moving so quick. You have just been belittled. You've been belittled. You've been put down. You've been, someone has been using certain things against you to keep you held down somewhere. Like, this is like coming off as devil energy. Someone that does not care how bad they hurt you with their words. Someone that doesn't care how they affect you negatively, even if it's permanent or not. They don't care. What was that? Oh my goodness. What's happening? I guess those really needed to be flipped over. Okay, one more. Alright. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse at the top of the deck, and the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Okay, what's moving? What is moving? Oh yeah, you're leaving. Look at that. Whoops. Look at that. The Six of Swords. Whoops, hold on. 1 second, sorry. The Six of Swords. Okay, you are moving into more peaceful waters. You are leaving rough waters and moving on to peaceful waters. Yep, you are. You're doing it, and you're taking your cup and you're hiding it. Your cup on the front of the card. See how she's holding a water cup? Or, I mean, a chalice, like a cup? That means that's her heart. She's holding her heart in her hand, okay? On this side, which is the side that you got, she's holding it behind her cloak, like you can't see it. She's protecting her heart. She's moving on. That is so self-explanatory. Anything else here? What else is going on with the moving card? Yep, okay. So someone's trying to keep clarity from you. What is... Ah! This one tried to pop out. That one tried to pop out. Okay. What? Okay. Anything else for moving? Anything else for moving? What is that? reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, so we have moving on. Then we had the Ace of Swords in reverse. Then we had the Four of Cups in reverse. And Sun card in reverse. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that came out. Justice, the back of Justice came out. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles, the back side of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Well, the Ace of Swords is a card about clarity and truth. It's like the sword of Archangel Michael, the sword of truth. But it can be negative. This is how this, okay, so this card can be negative. If you flip it upside down, you see how it's, see how the sword seems to be plunging downward? Okay? Be plunging downward rather threateningly. This is how the seeker, which is you, is sparing when this card appears inverted in a reading. You may feel threatened, pressured, victimized, and beset with insurmountable problems. The seeker may be the one causing those conditions, which you're not. Okay, but that's how you feel. You feel threatened, obviously. Forcer, threatener, same thing. Threatening and forcing is the same thing. You definitely feel threatened, pressured, or victimized, and beset with insurmountable problems. You do, but you're still trucking. You're still trucking on down the road, even though that's what the pressure that's been put on you. Okay, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, and this card mainly represents you come out of the shell and go back into the world, ready to take on new adventures and opportunities. Here one opens up to people and feelings again and begins new liaisons. A relationship transcends itself for the better through honest assessment. New aspirations emerge, new understandings take place with loved ones. Sometimes this card can mean change within, and it can also represent the acceptance of social and family invitations. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that eventually, after you move on and you move out, you eventually start opening yourself up again, and that's amazing because we do see that the Sun card is in reverse here, which typically I read it as the opposite of happiness, unhappiness, oppression. Okay, so if this negative, oppressive energy is being pushed down on you, the fact that you aren't hardened and that you can actually go back out into the world again, that's amazing. It really is amazing. Let me see here, the Sun card. 1 second. Please and thank you. The Sun card. Here we go. Defeat and emptiness. The Sun card reverse indicates emptiness, lack of fulfillment, and the inability to imagine a way out of these depressive conditions. Failures can prevent the seeker from trying to help himself. Negative, fearful, and narrow thinking can prevent the seeker from trying to bring about change. A marriage or relationship may be unsuccessful. Yep, this isn't ending. This is a marriage. You're going through a divorce, or if it's just a relationship, you're going through a separation for sure. And this is the energy that they want you to stay in. Okay, that forcer wants you to stay in this fearful, oppressive energy. They want you to think that you can't spread your wings and fly. They don't want you to be happy, or to be happy without them, should I say. Okay, they want you to stay oppressed. But that's not what's happening here, because look, we have justice. We have the Justice card. It's the back side of the Justice card, but it's still the Justice card. So let's see what this has to say in this book right here. It says, do not ever think that you can sneak around justice. You may get away with it for a time, but inevitably the truth will out. It is far better to face it on your own free will than to wait and let justice choose her time to cast the verdict. The situation is fragile and fraught with danger. Whew. Okay. So yeah, definitely take that warning to heed, okay? And remember, karma is real, y'all. So be the bigger person and don't allow others to get you out of character, to get you acting crazy, or to get you doing something that you normally wouldn't do. You have to stop, breathe, and be the bigger person. Do not allow that forcer energy to make you have bad karma, okay? Because you're trying to move on to better things. You're trying to focus on the good stuff. You're not over here sitting here trying to think about how you can do other people dirty or do other people wrong. Like, that's just not even how you move. You don't even think like that. Okay, but we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, Queen of Pentacles in reverse may be insecure and unsure of herself. In the reverse position, her creativity remains stagnant and she has little financial power or independence. Reliance on others to make decisions for her has brought her to a very precarious and unstable position. She broads, becomes moody, blames others for her problems. Stubbornly, she refuses to assume responsibility for her own life and actions. Her preference is to live her life for and through others, relying on them to direct her thoughts and actions. She may be insecure and lack confidence. She doesn't bother with herself or her home's appearance and becomes uncommittal and untrustworthy. Her skills are unused. She is sad and pensive, weak-willed, and vacillating. She wavers in life's affairs. Okay, so I don't necessarily think the last part is for you. What I think is that someone, this person oppressing you obviously has left damaging wounds, okay? So you do feel insecure and unsure of yourself. And that's completely normal after going through this. It really is. That's completely normal. So don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you are coming out of this alive. Like, look at that rabbit right there. Like, he has been through it. But he's weary, and he's watchful, and he's on guard. Okay? Yeah. And you have guides. Like, look at that bird up there. That bird up there, I feel like that's your spirit guide. Okay? They're watching out for you. Okay? Which is also why this reading is even happening right now. Okay? So, or finding you right now. Okay? So they're looking out. They know that you do way too much. They know that you give everything to everyone else. And they're saying it's time for that to end. It's time for you to be able to put your own energy back into your own self and your own life, because everything else has always been about them and what you can give them. Okay, it's never been about what you need. Okay, and you're so worn down and just run down now that you don't even have another choice but to leave the situation. It's that bad. Alright? So let's see here. What is moving on? I know that this is you moving on from this situation, which is amazing. But I just want to make sure, okay? Let's see. What is moving on, Spirit? What is moving on for my Aries? Aries. What is moving on? All I know is that your guides are like, thank you for finally getting the courage to walk away from this, because this was not easy. You have been battling with this for a long time, okay? Because this forcer right here has had you stuck, okay? They've had you beaten down. They've had you feeling like, oh, well, if you leave, you can't do anything anyways because you don't know how to have a job. You don't know how to support yourself. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. Or if you leave, then no one's going to accept you. Like, he spent a lot of time beating you down to make you feel like you are not capable of being your own person and living out in the real world. Well, he fucked around and found out then, didn't he? Because you did, and you left, and I'm so proud of you for that. So, very good job, Aries. Alright, let's see. Huh. Nine of Pentacles is still at the bottom. That is amazing. This is the energy I want to see you in. This is a lady that is single. She is glowing. She is bright. She is shining her light. She is not allowing anything to knock her off of her high vibrational state of mind. See the rabbit now? There's a rabbit there and it's fully white. And it's like he's not beat up anymore. Like he's so pretty and clean. And look at her. You know? And there's a bird too. Remember I said spirit guides? There's a bird. Look, there's a bird. So birds might be significant to you. Rabbits might be significant to you. Yeah, maybe that means something to you, okay? Let's see what's moving on. What's moving on for the Aries collective here, Spirit? Wow. And look, another bird. I can't make it up. Something, you could be like a bird watcher or something. Maybe you could go into business for taking pictures of birds, like a bird photographer or something like that. But you have the Four of Wands. Merriment, happiness, marriage, love, or home, stability. Your family is, you're safe, you're stable. Show me what else, Spirit. Okay, so you're waiting to see your labors come back. So you're waiting. You took care of the crop, and now you're waiting to see what comes of it, what becomes of it. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit. What else is moving on? What's is moving on for Aries? This is beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys, for real. Wow, the Chariot. The back of the Chariot. You are so done. You are out of here. You're like, peace. See ya never. I'm taking my little heart with me. See his cup right there? I don't know if you guys can see that. See that little cup right there? That's his heart, his cup of heart. That's his heart. He's taking it with him. He's like, peace out, Girl Scout. Look, there's chains. Hold on. I'm sorry. There's chains. And you see that there's a rune right there. And chains. Hold on, I want to see what that rune is real quick. Let me see. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't. I'll look it up later. But, yeah, the chains are broken, and that big, huge weight is no longer holding you down. It's dropped. It's gone. You're free. That is amazing, Aries. I am so happy to see that for you. Okay? Let's see. Is there anything else next? Anything else for moving on for Aries? Probably it. I mean, that's an amazing... Yeah. Let's just pull a, message. Yeah. That's it. That's all there is. Okay. Is it this one? No. Okay, let's pull one of these. Spirit. These cards. Alright, what advice, what's your closing message or advice for the collective of Aries? September 2024. Advice, closing message for the sign and placements of Aries. Aries placements. What is your advice and closing message, Spirit? For the sign of Aries. And before I actually pull that card, I wanted to see what the Seven of Pentacles is in this book. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the back side. No, that's the front side, yeah. You may be waiting for results from an endeavor or hoping a situation will begin to thrive soon. Time will tell, but it's a good idea to have an alternate plan just in case. There's an optional time for growth in an enterprise, and if you miss the timing, there's nothing to do but wait for the seasons to change and try again. Don't be caught unawares. So stay focused, okay? Stay keeping an eye on what you put out, the manifestations you send out, because I feel like that's what this is. This is you sending out energy to manifest something, and you're waiting for it to come back in, and it will come back in. I just know it. Okay, hold on, let's see. The ram and the dove are symbols of lust and love. The ram and the dove at the bottom are symbols of lust and love, of aggression and peace, of persistence and cooperation. Both are needed in true passion. Both are needed if true passion is to be sustained over the long run. But this card isn't necessarily about relations. Remember that Wands is the suit of action. For something to succeed at its highest potential, it's important to celebrate it. Ceremony unites purpose with passion. Okay, so maybe you need to have a party for moving on, like have a moving on party, like with your girlfriends or something, or boyfriend, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. You should celebrate the fact that you are moving on, because what it's saying is that when you put ceremony unites purpose with passion, so when you unite purpose and passion together, it creates positive action. It creates manifestation and what you want. So maybe you need to have a silly little girls' night or boys' night, whatever, party with your friends and celebrate the fact that you have moved on and you have gotten away from this oppressive person, this person that has forced things upon you, okay? I feel like this will be something very lighthearted and something that is much needed. I feel like you haven't done such a thing since before you got with this other person, which I feel has been like years, like a good 10 years or over. Or maybe a little bit less, but still, it's been a while. It wasn't like a 6-month relationship. This is something that has deeply ingrinded itself in your energy. So I know that it definitely had a huge impact. So I'm assuming it's a longer term thing, but it could be short term for some of you. This is not just for one person. I have to remember I'm not reading for one person. That's going to be something I have to get used to. So bear with me with that. Okay, then we have the Chariot. The more mystical nature of your journey is demanding attention. If you have been focusing only on mundane details, how to get from point A to point B, the importance of this transition could be missed. Continue forward along your chosen path, but listen to your intuition more than your logic. Be aware of what was holding you back. You may not even have noticed that you are now free. Well, exactly. So absolutely don't look at where you're going, but pay attention to the lessons along the way. That's actually the most important part of the journey itself, is the lessons that you learn along the way. Okay, so what's your closing message from Spirit, or advice or closing message for the sign of Aries? Sign of Aries, Spirit. Advice and closing message. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. See, I told you, your guides. You have ancestors that are really looking out for you, like for real. Like they are putting the time and the work in. That's amazing. What a beautiful closing message. Beautiful picture too. I'm sorry if you can't see that. You are supported. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Remember the said, joy and merriment. Okay? Don't be so serious. You have to find joy within what's going on. Like, it's almost like it's so bad that you have to make yourself laugh. Because if you don't laugh, then it would just be so miserable. So you're actually doing really good, considering. Yeah, and especially, Aries tend to have a little bit of a temper. I know I do, and I'm not an Aries, but fire signs are fire signs, you know what I mean? So props to you for not allowing this person to get you out of character, because that's their goal at this point. Once they realize that they can't get anything from you emotionally, if they can't get any attention emotionally, then they're going to try to get some in some other way. So if they can't get you in an emotional way, like if they can't try to love bomb you, if that doesn't work, then they will try to use other forms of getting a reaction out of you. Any reaction is fine with them. They don't care if it's good or positive or negative. They just want a reaction from you, because energy is energy. You give them your energy, whether it's positive or negative, and they suck it up. They absorb it. So, yeah, that was your reading, Aries. I hope it helped you and gave you clarity in some way, shape, or form. And I hope you have a great rest of your week and a beautiful weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.